Greetings, biological organisms.
Here's a new security
Speaking
contract.
of biological organisms.
Interested?
Oh. Oh, that's not coming up, is it? There's the problem. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. We're going to start over in a minute. Oh, we got a dead dinosaur. Power. Like me, you want reply. So, yeah, I wish the Owen Grady voice was a little bit better. So today, Jurassic World Evolution 1 as opposed to 2. I'm going to take a quick look at this park, how far I've gotten it, and then we're going to start over. So we've got some nice dinosaurs over here. I think this is Dilophosaurus, and me pronouncing dinosaur names is going to be a lot of fun for you, if maybe. Okay, there's one right there. Oh wow, I didn't even see that one. It's good camo. As you can see, we've got a dead dinosaur, but we're not going to worry about that because we are not going to save this game. Somewhere there, we've got, we only have 2 carnivores on this island. We only have 2 carnivores available. A couple more over here. Yeah, my 7-year-old had to tell me this is pronounced Ceratosaurus. So, we're really going to be missing him on the show today. And then another big open area here with several varieties. So, I got pretty far playing on my own. And we're going to start over and see if it goes any better. Oh, my big fat head's in the way. So we'll probably be doing tanks a little bit later today. Let's say thanks again to Gamix, Maniac Nathan, Pajazli, Bronzekilla, North Star, Super Chicken, Demon Hunter. That sounds like fun. And of course, Flanawoke and Doofle for their Tier 1 subscriptions. Let's get... Ooh, that's not right. Let's get into the game and start over. You will lose all progress on this island, this action. I don't think that's what I want to do, because I think if we do that, then...
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Just diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
What is it about Jeff Goldblum? Is it that jazz personality? Oh, I've got the cursor off the edge of the
Ratings are
screen.
down. If you don't turn this around, you'll never hit your forecasts.
I have a forecast? Alright, so... first thing...
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
And I may be stuck in the tutorial before I can
We've
actually...
already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Kind of. Just kidding, kind of. Alright.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the Five Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Oh, I'll need to connect. Will it let me? I'll need
You'll
to
need
connect
to
the
connect
path.
it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the Creation Lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Incubate. Oh, yeah, we've got all of these unlocked, so I actually need to start over even more. I need to exit to main menu. It might not let me undo my research now that I think about it. Bring that down just a little bit. Yes, you are. Click, 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 click.
You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
So these are where you...
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Gestate? Is that the right word? Eggs. So what you fertilize... You manipulate DNA, fertilize, and incubate eggs. And of course, we'll need to make a path, which we can't do yet.
On the islands we call the Five Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the Creation Lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Okay, there we go. And we have 65% of the DNA researched for the Struthiomimus. And these, I think you have to have at least 50% before you can try to incubate something.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time, but there's always a last
These have a
time.
chance of failing.
The next.
That's, this viability rating gives you an estimate of the likelihood of completing the hatch. Alright, so if we release Dinosaur, we go to a cutscene. Here.
Life, it begins. The most precious moment, the result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Are you thirsty, dummy? Alright, so if we right click out of that, and then we can select the dinosaur. I believe we can we not select the dinosaur? I guess we're still in the tutorial.
Main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Some contracts are easy, some contracts are slow. Let's start with science.
Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur
Was that a
population and
self-burn?
flourishing.
Or was she bragging, next to my bright light, you'll look dim? So we need to do this. So anyway, so might as well accept it.
From the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Alright, so we need to build an operational building, but first, oh, it won't let us click on the map. Where I built this before was down the hill here, or I think even further. But pretty much any time you use the fossil center, you're going to want to immediately go to the expedition center. So if we can get them close together, that would be better. And that might not be possible. And we do have a budget. And I don't think I can put it right here. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I don't know why I can't put it right here. Oh, it's probably because of this, this is a, it's a power outlet, basically. We can put this back here. We can move this to the other side of the sidewalk, but not right now because we're in the tutorial. So I'm tempted to just drop it right here. That way it'll be nice and close to the fossil center.
One more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division,
Substation.
you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean.
Hello!
Like
Laura
life,
Maimu.
it's a balance.
Oh my god, why do people do this?
Division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Well, hopefully we won't have trouble with any more of that trash. Oh, let's see, that's still working. We gotta build the, and we can connect this to this, to this, and then we can demolish this, if I can line up on it. There we go. And what would be nice is if I could actually demolish this too. It's going to cost me money, but I can get it closer to the sidewalk, which will free up room behind it. It could be a good thing. All right, so that's down, operations building, expedition center, using Z and X to rotate that. And I believe that gives us a little bit of room to put a path between those. So let's do that. The rotations are intuitively backwards to me. Oh, this didn't get connected. So let's connect that to that, and that to that. And then we can actually get rid of that wire right there. So now this, well, it won't let me select it. This substation should be powering all of these things. That's good, that's good. So right now we don't have a lot of money.
Money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
So we only have one dinosaur in the park and he's hard to see. We don't have an observation location.
And I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing and I believe in these dinosaurs.
And I believe I can fly. Okay, so let's see what else we have for contracts. Right now, none. Let's request a new contract. And apparently, the contract division, or the division heads, can be jealous of each other.
An opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life.
Well,
If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us, and to me.
well, this is something we definitely want to do. It's not that hard to do. We're going to do it. So we're going to accept that contract. Request in progress.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
So now it's going to be like a 2-minute delay
Together,
before I can request another contract.
version of our dinosaurs.
Oh, it's because it's the tutorial.
A complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge.
Right.
Don't disappoint.
We have an expedition. Let's go with entertainment. Why not?
An expedition center will allow you to send
Tutorial.
teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be extracted from these fossils, which our scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs. And that's our true lifeblood.
All right, modify and release a Struthiomimus with a lifespan trait of at least 41. Okay, not too hard to do. Another expedition thing. So yeah, basically you can go to the expedition center, or you can click on the globe icon at the top of the menu by hitting any numbered key, or at least 1 through 6. Let's see. Expedition Center can send dig teams to around the world and find new dinosaur fossils. Select a dig site and start an expedition there with an available dig team. So you start off with one available dig team, and I think you can upgrade it to more, but more on that later. Expedition Center will display an icon when it is ready to send out a dig team. So this means, hey, we're idle.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
So the science gets us the dinosaurs. The visibility of the dinosaurs is what brings our general money in, and then security does other things.
Could be interesting.
Construct additional viewing galleries and platforms in order to increase dinosaur visibility to at least 10%. Wow. It's imperative we maintain visual contact when studying our subjects. It's equally true for your guests. So we'll accept that one because it ought to be pretty easy. So we need a dig site that has Triceratops. This one has Triceratops. This one has nothing but Triceratops, so it's hard to say. If we go here, there's a chance we'll get Edmonton Herangosaurus and Struthiomimus, but not Triceratops. And what we really want at the moment is Triceratops. So I think we're going to go with the just Triceratops location. And that'll take about 2 minutes.
First expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
All right, they're going to fly a helicopter around the world? Well. So we need a viewing gallery. Those are part of the enclosure subset.
Simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs. And there you go. A circle of life, development and resources.
It'll need power.
See? Simple.
So if we click on this substation, there'll be power stations provide power to your island. Substations distribute power to nearby buildings.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things
Okay,
I'd
Owen
rather not
Grady.
talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Thanks, Owen Grady. You said it was Owen to your friends? All right, thanks, Owen Grady.
Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations. Without power, we don't have any power.
Is he done? Can I finish? Let's see. Substations distribute power to nearby buildings. So these create power. These lines move it to different locations in the park, and substations make it available to nearby buildings. Ensure substations are connected to the power stations using pylons. All right. So also we have to consider how much power capacity we have. So right now we have 18 unused power, and I believe this viewing center, if we hover over here, is going to use 3 power. So we need to get a substation near it. And then we need to connect it to one of these, which, oh, that is long enough. Excellent. So now this viewing gallery is open.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with. The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
All right, guests come to your park to see prehistoric life up close. Ensuring that your dinosaurs can be viewed by guests will improve your facility rating. Use a combination of viewing galleries, viewing platforms, monorails, and gyrospheres to cover your enclosures. Viewing coverage. All right, so now if we look in here, nothing. But what we can do, go back to enclosures, we can put a feeder in here so that when Junior gets hungry, that's where he goes.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
Feeders dispense food in on an edible schedule. Discarding any leftovers. Feeders must be restocked periodically by ranger teams, and I don't think that can be automated. To a degree it can, but not really. See, large dinosaurs eat more food than small dinosaurs. Sharing a feeder among too many dinosaurs may result in starving dinosaurs. Dinosaurs with 0% food and water will lose health due to starvation or dehydration, which can quickly lead to death. All right, so this one is set to go every 8 minutes. I'm going to move that to every 12 minutes. And when we set it down, I believe we set it to, the default is ground herbivore feeder. It's also tall herbivore, dead meat, live meat, and fish.
You did it. Congratulations to us both.
What did I did? Oh, we I guess the oh, here he comes. He's back now. But we already have some fossils in here. Or maybe we don't.
Lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting.
Very. I'm so excited. Extract fossils with expedition teams to build genomes for each dinosaur. Viable genomes allow you to create dinosaurs at the Hammond Creation Lab. And expeditions sometimes bring back extra finds that can be sold for cash. Things that are not dinosaur DNA, or minerals, other fossilized materials. All right, so if we view fossils, there's a Triceratops. So let's start that.
You
Oh,
should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
but you knew that, right? So we've got 3 here that are Triceratops. We're going to do each of those first. And you can see that our, well, if we go here, that our percentage of the genome is slowly increasing. We also want to do the other creatures. Edmontosaurus. I think those were in here already. Ceratosaurus. Struthiomimus. And, oh, we have to let this one finish before we can start this one. There we go. Another Struthiomimus. So these two are both 3 stars, so we're going to get a lot of DNA out of that. And then this last one we can just sell for 100,000. All right, let's get. Oh, and we also, there's going to be a lot of stuff here. All right, Struthiomimus. So feeder type, ground herbivore. And that's the only thing we have so far, although we should get 50% on the Triceratops pretty soon. Various dig sites around the world. Hell Creek Formation on the, looks like that's in Canada. Paleontology. So rhenium, it's a mineral type. Something just happened. All right, null genes. Null genes from the American bullfrog are carefully chosen to stitch together gaps in genomes while minimizing overall effect on development. So we can increase hand and tooth hardness, tooth and claw hardness, with stag beetle DNA, scale and skin toughness from American crocodilia, heart and lung muscle strength from vampire bats, and robust digestion from monitor lizards. Null cosmetic gene, natural skin colors, arid cosmetic gene. Okay, so you can change the skin appearance, which can actually make them more interesting for viewers. Hammond Creation Lab. Let's see. Ilsa Mantaceros. Las Cinco de Muertes. Let's see. Mantaceros is the northmost island of the 5 depths. Also, no known engine operations occurred on any of these islands other than Isa Sorana. It's known for its steep mountain ranges and lush tropical forests. The weather is calmer here compared to other islands. That's kind of good. All right, and then archive, we've got a cast of characters. Isaac Clements, so he's our entertainment director. Claire Deering, I don't know what she does in the game, but she throws advice at us every now and then. Mr. DNA. Dr. Kajil Dua, she's our science division head. Cabot Finch, she's our money guy. Owen Grady, Owen to his friends. Doctor, Ian Malcolm. And is that it? Okay. Oh, there was more. But wait, there's more. Diseases. Ooh, common cold. All right, so along with the Expedition Center and the Fossil Center, we also have the Research Lab right here. Research costs money, though, so...
To improve your park in various exciting ways. New buildings, upgrades, upgrades, and more await.
So you don't want to spend too much money on research too early. You know, you want your park to be making a pretty good profit. Research allows you to improve and expand multiple aspects of your facilities. You can research new and improved genes to modify your dinosaurs with. Some items have division reputation requirements that need to be met before they become available. All right, so one thing that we're going to want to research in here, if it'll let, there we go, is the common cold. So genetic research, medical treatment. So, okay, we already have common cold. That comes
We are making great strides.
pre-researched.
I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and research hookworm because we want to keep our dinosaurs healthy. And since the fossils came in, and now we have... Oh, we're still unlocking some of them. Let's send our expedition team out again. And we do have a mission for the Struthiomimus longer lifespan. So let's go ahead and... Triceratops, Edmontosaurus, and Struthiomimus. So if we get the Edmontosaurus up over 50%, then we can incubate one of those as well. All right, we've got over 50% on the Triceratops, so let's see if we can do one of those. Struthiomimus, modify genome, and we can change the appearance. And then you have to click apply or enter. And lifespan 40. I already forgot what our mission was, but we can make an extra Struthiomimus either way. Null gene. We can put the vampire bat in if we're looking at the lifespan that goes from 40 to 46. Decreases viability. A dinosaur has been successfully raised to maturity. Excellent. So let's finish here. So if we take the frog, or put the frog DNA back in, our viability is 61, but for the extra 6 years of lifespan, we lose 1 viability, and then the rest of these are locked. So let's also incubate another Struthiomimus, which may get us our mission. All right, Triceratops. Release the dinosaur! Ooh, we need both doors for this one. Ooh.
Our new specimens, sorry, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
All right, so we've got enough wetlands.
I'm monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
All right, oh, so our Struthiomimus is ready to go. So let's select that and release it. And the expedition is complete. So now this one looks slightly different than that one. It's got more of a greenish yellow tint, but they have the same stripes. And so... So... Alright, acquire Ceratosaurus.
I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team.
Alright. That's one we want to do anyway, and it's not going to be that hard. So... let's...
I am all about the show. These dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me. course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
Construct guest shelters.
New contract you are definitely going to want to check out.
This one doesn't look too hard, so we'll accept that. More for the reputation than the money. Alright, we got some new fossils in. Ooh, amber. So that gives us 4 stars, and it's for Struthiomimus. So this is probably going to get us, I'm going to estimate 6 to 12%. And then some more Triceratops DNA, and is this silver? Rhodium, which we can sell for 80,000. So now we have a viable Triceratops. That's what I was going to say. Do we have a new dig site? Or we went to a new dig site. That's probably what it is. Paleontology, rhenium, rhodium. Rhodium is one of the rarest and most valuable precious metals, which is why it's worth less than rhenium. Okay. And Dr. Henry Wu. I can't remember the actor's name. I really like him, though. Brilliant, if morally ambiguous. And diseases. Hookworms. We've researched a cure for hookworms, so if hookworms show up, we kind of have a way to fix them. We still need a rangers in order to go out and heal them. We'll also need rangers to refill these feeders when they get close to empty or empty. All right, next thing, Ceratosaurus. We're working on that one. Increase shelter coverage. We can do that by putting the shelter probably right here. That's going to be under guests. Was it the first one? It was the first one, wasn't it? It might not fit here. We could actually move this fence. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this fence here. Enclosures, fence, click. And then we can destroy the rest of that fence. And then try again. The emergency shelter. Ta-da! And let's make sure that the path is adequate. And I think that'll give us, that might give us 10%. I guess it won't show us its coverage until it's finished. Expedition's back. We are making 29,000 per minute, so that's good. Before we send the expedition out again, let's... Oh yeah, we're going to have more than enough to get our Ceratosaurus over 50%. Yeah, there's 50 right there. But it might not be realized until it finishes with that particular piece. Contract complete. So you might have missed it, but it showed all 3 divisions, and it showed a 3 chevron pointing up for the entertainment division, and 3 chevron pointing down for both the science and security divisions. So we kind of need to get a contract. If we look down here in the lower right, our security division.
Like grist for the mill or cropping them up as curiosities.
But let's see if we can get a security contract.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Yeah, he's going to ask me to release one so we can test our ability to capture it. But that contract to get a carnivore DNA, that's going to be easy. We can go right back to the same place and get some more Ceratosaurus. So let's see, or there's also a Ceratosaurus over here, but I guess we'll go right here because that's the easy one. Also in China, if we have those available to us, no, I think it's these two are Velociraptor and this one is Dilophosaurus. All right, so team is out. Incubate and release Ceratosaurus. So if we do that, it's going to be a dangerous. It's going to be dangerous is what it's going to be. All right, if we look at the map, we can see the outline. All right, I think I want to build off of this corner. And do we have electrified? We don't have electrified available yet, so let's see if we can research electrified fences. Enclosure. Electrified light steel fence. 4 minutes remaining. What are we going to do in the meantime? We could make another Triceratops because I don't see the other Triceratops, and we may want to split this into 2 enclosures at some point. I think that's probably a smart move. Alright, since we can't see him, what we can do is we can go here. Oh, there he is right there. Use the map feature, highlight dinosaurs. So he's in these bushes, trees. There he is. And if we look at him, his social is pretty low. If it was any lower, he would probably be sad and wanting to break out. He's just barely content. So let's go over here. Incubate. Let's choose Triceratops and see what we can do for modifications first. All right, we can change skin color. It almost sounded like the helicopter's back. And we can increase his attack, which, if you look at the star rating, he's got a rating of 35. If we increase his attack, that gives him a... Oh, we just found a... For our contract, we had to find carnivore DNA. So this raises that dinosaur's rating to 36, so that's a plus. Because that raises the park's rating as well. And the rest is locked until we do more research, until we get more DNA for Triceratops. So let's go ahead and see if we can hatch one. What was his viability rating?
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment.
This is easy.
For your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Easy peasy. And the helicopter's already back, so we'll take the expedition center to here, where we can get Edmontosaurus, Triceratops, and Strythiomymus.
Constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. This is where you come in.
So we're going to go here
Lambert is due.
to emphasize the Edmontosaurus.
Opportunity and threat.
Alright, so we're going to...
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Alright, so the Edmontosaurus should take care of that.
Here with another contract for you to look over.
Ooh, so we need a thirsty Struthiomimus. And we're going to need a ranger building. Where can we put a ranger building? Maybe right in here. That's going to be operations. Ranger station. We don't have a substation here. And I think I'm going to put it here. That way it'll be close to my Ceratosaurus pens. Got a substation here. It's close enough that the sidewalk is already connected. All right, so the Triceratops is ready to release. And it does this every time you release a dinosaur. Hi, I'm a Triceratops. Kind of a big deal. Electrified fences are researched. So
You've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only going to last for about a week.
So you can see that the social here is above that minimum. He's a little bit hungry, he's a little bit thirsty. And now this one, the one that was here before, his social need is met a little bit better. And he's heading for the water. So let's go ahead and make a new Struthio. I don't know if we can do any new modifications. Oh, we can go up here. Alright, and this gives him more toughness. Resilience goes to 49 from 44. Rating goes from 10 to 10. Viability goes down to 75 from 76. Alright, we will apply that though. And let's go ahead and incubate one. If we look at the other Struthiomimus, Mimes? Gotta find them first. They're quick little buggers that get about, don't they? Oh, they're right there on the edge of the fence. And their social needs are met, but low. Let's see. Still look like we're pretty good on food. And we can start thinking about building our pin for the Ceratosaurus. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the ranger team. Going to add a task. Oh, well, I can't really do that because this feeder isn't ready to be filled yet. So let's call the ranger team up again. Select the ranger team. Drive the vehicle. Yeehaw! Try not to hit any tourists. Oh, there aren't very many. I'm not even sure this fence has a gate in it. It does have a gate in it. Excuse me, folks. Nice white coats. And we're going to drive up to the other side here. Alright, click out of that. And we will release this Struthiomimus. Alright, oops, that's not what I wanted. Go back to the ranger vehicle. Drive.
Interesting. Another a dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
All right, he's going to be thirsty pretty soon, right? You can hit F to take a picture, but he's not drinking at the moment, so that's not going to do us any good. I believe this bar across the top is our damage indicator, how damaged we are. And let's get a picture. All right, and then we'll just let go of the ranger vehicle and it'll go back eventually on its own. Is this one sleeping? It is sleeping. All right, so we got to get that Ceratosaurus enclosure built. We're also going to need an ACU, which tranquilizes and moves dinosaurs. All right, so we want to go with the electrified fence. I think I want to go this way. No power. Oh man, this is going to take a lot of power to do this as well, so I don't want to go quite to the fence. Actually, I think that was farther than I actually wanted to go. All right. I can't quite see how far it goes. Yikes. So probably here to here. Then we'll go across this way. Does it show where the edge is? There's the edge. And then we'll start building back. And I may have kind of lost sight of where we're trying to go here. And then let's do a diagonal. I like it. Okay. Ooh.
We can always solve a few more problems, so make sure to review this contract.
Build, connect, and power a fast food. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
The bigger you make a system, the more points of failure you introduce. That's
It's
the
true.
nature of chaos.
All right, I'm going to put an extra power station in here. All right, so that I need to connect the power grid. I should have done that first. All right, let's go here. And then we'll run this back to the sidewalk. Wonder why it doesn't quite like that. Strange. Whatevs. And we will need that power connection. So we connect a pylon from that pylon, or substation, to that one. And then I don't know if a power station needs a substation or if it just uses its own power. But if we look at this, it's barely within this one. But this fence will definitely need a substation. So I think I'll put a substation right here on this corner. It's a little close to that substation, but it's fine. And that'll connect over there. Alright, I want to put in a gate right here. And a viewing center. No. A Hammond Creation Lab here. I think that'll work. Okay, so I want to bring this fence out some more. I thought that would be fine the way it was, but my Hammond Center is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So let's bring that over to here-ish. Yeah, let's do this. Or we can build a viewing center. I don't have enough money. So all this construction, don't have enough money. Well, let's go ahead and take those two down right now. So I wonder why this doesn't have power. Is it just that I'm not producing enough? Unused 60. I guess that fence takes a lot of power. And if we want to build another power station, that's going to be $500,000. Oh, all right. Edmontosaurus. We should be able to do that right about now. Yep, right there. And that'll be enough for the 50%. And silver. 120,000. Nice. New characters. George Lambert, okay, our security division director. Silver. New dig site that we went to. Horseshoe Canyon and the Morrison Formation. And Ceratosaurus. Ugh. So he needs a feeder type of carnivore and live bait. I don't know if that means... Is he done? Is he behind me? I don't know if that means you have to have one of each. I typically do one of each, and then, or if this means you have to have at least one of these. I guess we could test that. I don't think I'm going to test it, though. All right, so I need another power center. Where's my money? Almost 300,000. And we're going to need $500,000 for the power center, right? Ugh. Yeah. And we have a mission to make a burger joint. Probably not enough room right here. So we could either move the fence or the sidewalk. Probably the fence. Edmontosaurus available. All right, so that gives us our mission, our contract.
Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation Laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Let's see, and then research item from research ACU, reload speed 1. Okay, so fast food. That's what's, yeah, it just says fast food. So if we want to put that here, it's kind of big. We would have to move that fence back a fair amount. And I don't think we can do it on this side. We probably could if we raised the terrain a little bit. Oops, not what I wanted. So if we go to landscaping, terrain, and it can be hard to see what you're doing here. And then if we use the smooth tool, I can't tell if that's helping or making it worse. All right, let's try the burgers again. Not enough. I can't help but think that we're just better off moving this fence. Oh, something. How far back does that need to go? Farther than that. Let's just make something ridiculous now, and then we'll fix it after we have our fast food set up. Let's make sure we don't have any struthies. Oh, that's electric too. I didn't really want electric. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, we're going to take it down anyway, most likely. We still have enclosure, right? Yeah, okay. So, let's try the...
Here's an opportunity that you have to see.
Yeah, that one's going to be easy. We can just do another Struthiomimus. Alright, so, burger joint. That's weird that it'll let it go right here. Because that is clipping through the fence. All right. If it'll let me, I will do it. Go off the back here. And then, I guess, work down this way.
To the challenge. That takes commitment.
Let's sell a dino dish for... Let's start with $10 and see how well that works. If we look here, we can see that we have the capacity to serve 240 guests, I guess, per hour or per day, I'm not sure. We can increase that with our staff. Stores are the thing that I understand the least. Let's see, if we go to management view and food, we click here, nothing. If we click here, doesn't really tell me anything. So this is creating a need for food, but it's low demand desire for food. So, not a great place for a restaurant, apparently. But as more people use this, like right now, 62 guests are using this. So as this becomes more popular, as we add more dinosaurs in here, then that could increase the demand on the fast food. Fast food 4, really? Like it's the 4th one I've built? All right, money. We have 433,000. Our helicopter's back. Oh, my photo of the Struthiomimus. Details in contract. This is the contract. So that didn't work. All right, well, let's see if we can try that again. I'm pretty sure that we took a picture of a Struthiomimus while it was drinking. That one's in the water. He doesn't look thirsty though. Yeah, none of these look thirsty. I guess I could make another one. Oh, we can also refill this feeder while we're here. Just got to get close enough and click the mouse. Uh-oh, Triceratops looking a little too curious. They can get frisky. Alright, so they just ate. Are they heading for the water? We've got our 500,000, so we could, they look like they might be curious about me. So if I'm a distraction, we don't want that. But they don't look like they're heading for the water either. Well, son of a gun. Nope. All right, for now, let's make our other power place. It says terrain constraints. See if that helps. You can hear the Rangers coming back. And oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. And a sidewalk. That looks a little funky. Alright, it's not quite built yet. And it is going to increase our operating costs. We're back down to 136,000 in cash. Okay, so this one is showing 0 unused power. This one is showing 37 unused power, but the power is not getting here. Strange. Why isn't the power getting there? Maybe this isn't connected back here. Let's take the trees out. We can put them back. Ta-da! And now we know.
This new contract could prove valuable to the security division.
It says at least 2 new dinosaurs. Define new, right? Because if you hatch it, that makes it new, doesn't it? There we go. And so we have our circuit. And what I'd like to do is create a viewing center right here. About like this. Yeah, I think about like this. And then we'll finish that enclosure. Now, can I put another gate right here? That's not quite big enough, is it? So too expensive. So I need to learn to read. Oh, and this isn't connected. So let's connect this. And we're going to want to connect around to the viewing center. Path not connected. Yes, I know the path isn't connected. I wish you could make the trees invisible. And I wish you could have like a deliberate curvature to paths. Because I'm trying to leave enough room there so I can put in like a gift shop or something. I'm probably just going to have to rework it. All right, so I can put a Ceratosaurus in here now, and I probably ought to start working on that as soon as I can. But it's going to cost money in order to make one. So if we incubate Dinosaur, Ceratosaurus, 550,000. Yeah, we don't have that yet. But we're getting there. Okay, we've got power, connected, research, and we can send out an expedition team, right? We got enough money for that. So we could do Ceratosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Struthiomimus. I think I'm going to do this one here. And then I don't know how easy it would be to build another power center up in here. Don't have the money for it anyway, but I am curious. It would also probably be helpful to destroy this one and build it closer to this research center. All right, we're going to need an ACU, which is a... what does that even stand for? It doesn't say. Provides rapid aerial response to park incidents. So you can tranquilize dinosaurs, you know, if they're escaped or if you just want to move them or sell them. Oh, also remove their carcasses if they're dead. Can I move this fence a little closer here? Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, the old one's too close. I can't do that while these guys are here. I'll have to build in a fake fence, destroy that, and then reset the closer one. All right, so we do need incubate and release at a Hammond Center an Edmontosaurus, which I think we... other than the money, I think we can do it now. Yeah, we've got the 61%. They cost 170,000. We don't quite have enough money. But we're almost there. Any thirsty Struthiomimuses? I might just have to make another one. which is going to be more money. Could have sworn that I should have paid more attention. Helicopter's back. And I don't think extraction costs money. We should take a look at that. Alright, so Struthiomimus. Oh, it does cost 20,000 to extract it. Edmontosaurus. And we can just sell that one. And we've got a sleepy dinosaur. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ranger. Quick, 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 quick. There's a Struthiomimus near the watering hole. Whoosh. Excuse me, folks. Catch a little air. Oh, I'm too late. I gotta take this.
Receiving initial storm warning. Anticipating storm contact. Storm has hit.
One of my kids' doctors. Oh. Who knew kids were expensive, right? So I've got 3 Struthies near the watering hole, but none of them look thirsty.
The storm is over.
He looks sleepy. Ooh, this one might be thirsty. Maybe not. If you've spent much time around geese, you can definitely see the bird behavior.
Skies clearing.
Are you thirsty, dummy? They might be just looking at me. Looks like they're walking towards the feeder. Would you like to make some more noise? Ah, fiddlesticks. Oh, wait, what's happening? New what? I just need to make another one. Oh,
My
what's
God,
this?
you've got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next? That's going to be on your hands as well.
Did that work?
We need to medicate that animal if you are to save it. Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Ah! Oh, I almost hit that one. That'd have been tragic. Uh-oh. Ooh, are we gonna get our picture? And Triceratops looking for food. Struthiomimus drinking. That's what it says anyway. And, okay, so we got our mission.
Nice photo.
Contract complete.
Keep up this kind of work, and you'll be going places.
Alright. We do have a mission to incubate a small
A new contract that I think
herbivore.
you're really gonna like.
Construct additional viewing gallery and platforms in order to increase dinosaur visibility to at least 70%. Oh, I think we can do that, but my goodness. All right, we have enough money that we can make a Ceratosaurus. I think we want to get rid of most of this forest.
You have the instincts of a hunter. You see a target, and you don't stop until you have it.
And then we kind of don't want our gate to be blocked much anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so fingers crossed. Release 2 dinosaurs. Let's see if we can make a Ceratosaurus. Modify. Nothing here. And we can increase resilience. So let's apply that. And 69% with a viability of 68%. So almost 600,000 to make that. Probably went up because we modified it. So we've got a 2/3 chance of it succeeding. Could send out another crew. Let's work on getting these guys up to 100%. That'll increase their viability and also the ways in which we can modify them. This cage might be a little big for them. And they're going to need water. So let's put water in here. So that's probably big enough. And then if we need to, we can put another viewing gallery over here. Currently this one should be just about empty. Got 15 people looking at nothing. Let's get rid of these trees right here. Because I don't think they need that much forested area. We might even be able to put change this one to like a catty corner and put another viewing center back there. Doesn't feel like what we want to do, though. All right, progress, 58%. Okay, that one might come through. All right, we need an ACU. Put one here next to the ranger station. If we could afford one. That's going to be 400,000, so that's going to be a little while before we can accommodate that. Let's lower the cost a little bit. So it cost us $6 and we'll sell for $8. All right, these guys are all away from the fence, so I can modify that. All right, so we go here. That should work. That's a little cleaner. All right, release 2 dinosaurs and incubate small herbivore. Small herbivore. I don't think Edmontosaurus counts as a small. All right, the Ceratosaurus is ready. Let's look at Edmontosaurus here. 4 tons, height 3 meters. So I don't know if that counts as small or not. It doesn't say what its social needs are, but I'm going to make 2 at the same time before I release 1. So, Edmontosaurus. And, okay, we got 3 options here. Nothing here. Increase that. And Vampire Bat gives us a little longer life. Which, actually, I'm not going to do that. Because it may give us a mission to produce one with a longer lifespan if we don't already have one with a longer lifespan. So we'll just produce a regular one. And we're going to get 2 of them started. No, that's not what I... Oh, did we not have enough money? Too expensive. 176,000. Yeah, we're not quite there, are we? And we don't have our ACU built. Oh, man, I do not want to release this until I have an ACU.
I have something for you, if you're interested.
I think we can do this. We're already at 1.4 stars, so if we get our Ceratosaurus up and running, I think that's going to work. Now, in order to make the ACU, we need 400,000. Do we have anything in here we can sell? This is for the Edmontosaurus. Very nice. Let's go ahead and spend the money. I was hoping we'd have some precious metals there. We'll hold off on sending another expedition until we have a little more money. We really need that ACU so that we can release our Ceratosaurus. Put a gate over here, maybe. Gates are even too expensive at the moment. Although we could do a feeder. Poor satisfaction because we don't have shopping, we don't have restrooms. I should probably make some restrooms. Okay. that Edmontosaurus is ready. And if we can release 2 of them, there'll be a new species of dinosaur.
You made this look easy.
What
Just
did I
be
do?
sure you don't make the rest of us look bad. I'm kidding. Who could possibly make me look bad? I mean, come on.
I don't know what that mission was. Can we do another one yet? It's 170,000, right? Yeah. So we'll get that one going. And hopefully it's viable. Can't really afford for it to not be. I could also put another viewing center over here. Alright, island rating.
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate. I never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
Alright, incubated a dinosaur with less than 100% genome can fail. The viability, or if it's, even if it is 100%, but you're using substitutions to create different features, like that can reduce the viability. So viability trait determines the chance of incubation success. Success rate upgrades applied to the Hammond Creation Lab will increase viability. Gene modifications decrease viability. Gene modifications will increase the incubation cost, but can produce dinosaurs with significant benefits and higher rating. All right, I was trying to see how much money we're making per minute. Finances, 36,000 per minute. Ugh, it's going to take a while to get enough money to build the $400,000 ACU. So we've got to destroy this one, and it's going to cost another 176,000 to incubate the next one. So we could try to just release this one. The problem is if it doesn't have its social needs met, it's going to try to break down the fence. I can't afford an ACU, which is what I would need to recapture it. So we're kind of stuck. Our shopping rating is low. Viewing gallery 1 is lacking sufficient access to shopping buildings. That's this one. I'm sure I don't have enough money for a shopping or gift shop to go in right there. Probably wouldn't fit. I can move the path though. Still, we need that 400,000. One way that we could make money a little bit faster is we could send out an expedition, which will cost money, and then we can sell everything it brings back. However, if the locations, you can see like this one is right above where it says how much it costs. It says status partially depleted. If it becomes completely depleted before we're able to get all the DNA for a genome, then we can't get it to 100%. I don't know what the likelihood of that is, but it is probably something to be concerned about. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. Oh boy. So, is there anything we can sell? Nope. We need that power in order to make this work. Oh, this one has 60 unused power. So, actually, we don't need this right now. If we got rid of that, this one and this one would maintain all of our needs. But I don't know. I'm reluctant to click on it because I don't know if it it's going to ask. Sure you want to demolish it. So we'd make 375,000 and it costs 500,000 to make. So it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a good one. But waiting for this to go up to 400,000 so I can build an ACU. Well, then I'll also have to have some money so that I can build, excuse me, this feeder, which is 250,000, and I've got to build this one as well, which is 200,000. Oh, Dios mío. I could sell a dinosaur, but not without an ACU. I don't even know how much money you get for dinosaurs. Yeah, it's this early part of the game where you're just not making enough money to make much progress. It's kind of where you get stuck. Slow it down, because you're still making progress as long as you're making a profit. But I think our star rating did go down a little bit. How much does it cost to build bathrooms?
I suggest making the most of any downtime. You know, send out expeditions.
150.
Get the squares to research something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing. Cream and 2 sugars.
No, coffee's too expensive. All right, incubate, achieve island rating,
Protecting
and
our
release
guests
dinosaurs.
is, of course, our first priority. But our second priority is continuing to improve our security profile.
Ooh,
And this new
90%.
contract can help us do that. So it's important that you consider it.
I'm going to accept it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. Somewhere to hide. We get 150,000 for it. And I think we only have to cover like here and here in order to get that 90% coverage. All right. We've got 200,000, so we could try to make another Edmontosaurus. Don't fail, baby. All right, and now we watch the paint dry, or if you prefer, the ice cubes melt. Beep, beep. So we do also need to research reload speed 1.0 to complete this set of missions over there. All right, 52%. Don't fail me now. Two-thirds. A watched egg never hatches. I just may have a use for the harmonica in this episode yet. Except now it's at 91%. Alright, and success! Let's release both of them. You can only release one at a time, but you can do it in fairly quick succession. Ooh, he's a little reticent. What is this strange world? Whoa, whoa, whoa. On the next, America's Got Talent. All right. Is he not releasing? Oh. Release in progress.
Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate.
All right, we've got 400,000.
You're showing the rest of us how it's done.
All right, so I think you would put the ACU here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
Is that how you say it? Boom! And then if we have the money for the research, we need reload. Oops, we need reload speed 2. So building upgrades. That's what it's, a building upgrade. Rangers asset containment unit. That's what it's called. All right, this is accuracy. This is reload speed 1. Oh, I didn't check to see how much it was going to cost, but it was less than 100,000 because we've still got a little money left. And it's going to take 1 minute. All right, so by the time this finishes building, that research should just about be done. But as soon as this is done, we can let our Ceratosaurus free. All right, let's do that. Now that if something goes wrong, we can dart him, and research is complete. Ooh, that music. Oh, I need to be able to feed him.
This next bit is going to sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are going to encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
All right, he does have a social need, but it looks like it's above the minimum.
This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone, or in a group.
Contract complete. So there's 200,000. So
Work on that contract. It didn't go unnoticed.
all right. So if we look at his needs, he's not that hungry, but he's gonna be hungry. So let's set up at least one feeder for now. And let's go with live. I guess we can put it over here. And this one's too expensive, I think. 179. Yeah, we don't have the money for it. A goat! And I'm going to increase the time on this to about 12 minutes. All right, open the enclosure gate or otherwise let a dinosaur loose to attack guests. Oh my goodness. Incubate.
Do what I can to help you. Do what you can to help the security division.
All right. Wow, so we have all security contracts right now. What I could... Fence broken. Where is the fence broken? Is it... Okay, luckily it's not the Ceratosaurus. Okay, so we need to get our ACU, which is T on the keyboard. ACU helicopter. Add a task. Dart that bad boy. Alright, and we'll get out of that, and we'll get a ranger team to come up here and repair this fence. Alright, let's go back to these guys, get the transport team ready. As soon as this Edmontosaurus is darted.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and back.
All right.
Using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Okay,
You'll
so...
need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
Okay, so what we've done, okay, is if we open up the ACU, go to the transport team, we mark the dinosaur that we want to move, then right now we don't have the option, but sometimes you have the option to sell it. And it looks like nothing's happening. What you need to do is you need to click inside an enclosure. And then the team will come in to pick up the dinosaur. And we're almost up to 400,000 again. So we can send out another expedition team. Or make a gift shop, maybe. Maybe we can make a gift shop.
Asset being transported.
We could be doing other things right now, but since this is the first time we've done this in the game, I figured, yeah, well, we can watch. Looks like we're going to have spectators down here. Oh, it's already awake. And so we'll deselect the transport team.
Water is essential, and
Ooh,
your
he's
dinosaurs
thirsty.
require plenty of it. Why are you not providing for their needs?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Claire? Ooh, what the? We gained enough reputation with the security teams.
Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first.
Oh, damn, it's already 1:30.
Or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
So we've got 3 different types of dinosaurs in here. I only have 1 feeder, so I do need to kind of pay attention to whether or not we're keeping up with their food needs. We've got 1 million, so let's go ahead and make another feeder in here, because we're going to need another feeder in here. This one's going to be dead meat. Our dinosaur is way back over here. I think I want to take that tree down right there. A little less shadow. Now if we look at the dinosaur, what are its needs? Forest. Forest is good, wetlands is good, grasslands is good. It could use a little more grass. So we could actually take out more trees, and which would improve our grassland and make it a little more happy. We've got enough money that we can make a second Ceratosaurus, so let's do that. And I don't think... Actually, before we do that, let's collect some more DNA. So, expedition... And I think this is Ceratosaurus here. Yeah. So let's go there. Fossils, no new fossils. We could do research. We've got a lot of money right now. So what kind of research would we want to do? Genetic research? The medical is zeroed out. What building can we unlock? The clothing shop. I'm going to hold off on that. Upgrades for buildings. Ranger scheduling is good You can send them out to do 2 tasks at a time, so scheduling allows them to do, I think, 1 more additional task. Enables 1 additional task, so that's kind of good. And then what do we have here? Hammond Creation Lab increases viability by 10%. That's pretty good. Yeah, Fossil Center allows 1 extra fossil or mineral to be kept across all island sites. I think we'll hold off on that. Let's go with genetic research, which allows us to build more interesting dinosaurs. So this one, actually, so what animal is this? Splicing this gene will increase the defense and resilience traits, the properties of an anole lizard DNA that regrow lost tails, significantly improve healthy tissue regeneration. Sharks, that helps you increase lifespan. I know that much. Increase lifespan and resilience traits. Shark DNA provides significant resistance to disease, including cancer. Splicing this gene will increase the attack and defense traits. Pit viper DNA encourages offense as the best defense. And intuitive learning, splicing this gene will increase the attack and resilience traits. Tests show that crow DNA forming rapid neural connections of the brain. So we're going to go with shark. And then we've got the fossil center here. Uh-oh.
New contract. I've spec'd it out, and I think you would be perfect for it.
It seems kind of easy. What is the current... Let's see what the current rating of our Edmontosauruses are. We've got 1 in here, right? 2 in here. Current rating is 18. And we need what, 19? Is that what he said? 19? So, yeah. I don't know if we can do that right now, but after we do the shark stuff, we probably can. Let's go ahead and send out another crew, another expedition, and we'll go here again for Triceratops, Edmontosaurus, and Struthiomimus. Oh, I could have gone to the fossil center directly from there. Oh, that's amber is nice. That's going to get us a lot of DNA. This one's only 1 star. So at 50%, that gives us 4%. 50% of this. So is it like 2% per star? Yeah, that was 8%, and we'll see if this gets us 2%. Just so we know. I think it's about 2% per star. Coming up on 50%. Uh-oh, we're past 50% and we don't have that 1%. So maybe not. All right, there's our shark research completed. So we only got 1% for that. 8% for the 4-star and 1% for the 1-star. All right, so let's make an... Was it Edmonton? Yeah, Edmontosaurus. Let's incubate that. But before we do... We'll modify.
The numbers look good. Whatever it is you're doing, do more of it.
All right, let's do more of that, whatever it is we're doing. All right, we're going to switch to the shark here. And that increases our rating to 20. Although this was 19, so it's probably just because we increased the percentage of actual DNA. But that'll get us 20, and we can go for shark here, which I think I'm going to hold off. Because, again, we might want that increased lifespan mission later on. So let's just go with this. We did lock that in, yeah. And let's make one. So it was 176,000, now it's 187,000. We can send another crew out. Partially depleted. Yeah, I still kind of like this one. Because it gives us a variety. We don't know what we're going to get. So I guess it's gambling. Alright, Struthiomimus, 3-star. And Struthiomimus, 2-star. So that should get us over 90%, right? Oh no, Edmontosaurus didn't survive the incubation process. We'll just cook a new one. And did we start making another Ceratosaurus? No, I wanted to research it, improve its genetics a little bit first. Okay, we got both feeders in here. He's sleeping. We do have a new building. Oh yeah, the Storm Defense Station, which we will have a mission for this, but anyway, shelter coverage to 90%. If I build a, I don't know if I can fit a shelter in here, but let's see if we can. Oh, it's under guests. Emergency shelter doesn't quite fit. Oh, almost. So that one covers, oh, these two are going to overlap quite a bit. So I'll need to build one up here, if only temporarily. Actually, since after this finishes building, we'll see how much leftover power we have, and I'll probably demolish this power center and move it closer to the research center. Build a new one closer to the research center. Oh, we only got about an hour left on the show today, which is fine because nobody's watching. And let's go ahead and release that. All right, and that gave us our mission. Oh, that gave us a different mission. But this is a level 20, a rating 20 Edmontosaurus, so we should get this mission too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Oh, there it is.
These dinosaurs not only get better, they get smarter. You can see how that could be a problem for us.
So I need to release another dinosaur.
If the sheep ever figure out that it's just one dog and that all it does is bark.
That's a good analogy. Alright, so we only got 2 items there. So let's try a different dig site. I did want to increase our Ceratosaurus before we make a new one, so let's do that next. Oh, it's Portugal. I thought it was Spain. Okay, well, we're making money pretty quickly now, looks like. If we go to finances, 100,000 per minute. Mostly, I think, because we released our Ceratosaurus, so we have a much bigger draw. Our shopping is rated low, as is our restrooms. So we need shopping and restrooms to improve our rating. So let's put a restroom down here. Too close. This also does not have a It's not close enough to the I can't think of the name for it. The power thing.
Who's there? New contract. That's it. Period.
Use Expedition Center to unearth at least 2 small herbivore fossils. Okay, so we know what our next trip will be now. Let's get this path. Ugh, that's not quite what I want to do. That's basically what I want to do. And let's go right there. And then we'll demolish this part in the middle. And we need a power thingamabobber. Substation. Substation. That's the thing we need. Can we build it behind it? Actually, I don't want to do that because we're probably going to be building stuff over here too. So let's just put this right about here. Is that going to work? Doesn't quite reach. All right, so I'm going to put well, how did we get power to the viewing platform? So I'm going to put one here. Connect that to that. And I could replace this with just a pylon. So this is all powered. All right, this has 4 unused. This has 0 unused. And this has 60 unused. So we can demolish this one and build a new one. Alright, and then power station, and we'll have more than we need for a while. You like apples? And then hopefully we have enough room to build another one back here, or maybe on this side. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, nothing hatching there. We need to release one more dinosaur, obtain small herbivore fossils, so we'll do that next. Small herbivore, Struthiomimus, if I'm not mistaken, is a small herbivore. Ceratosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Struthiomimus. So we'll send that out next. Go to our fossil center. This is a mammal, aquatic mammal fossil. So we can sell that because we can't extract dinosaur DNA from it. Gabe, howdy! I got about an hour left on the stream. My 7-year-old was saying, how do you even make money in this game? He was playing on the Xbox, so I decided I would get it and show him. Oh, we need, let's go ahead and, these are Ceratosaurus. So let's extract DNA for those. We're not going to get much out of this, so we might get us up to 80%. And then we got to connect the path for this power center that we just built. That'll work. Okay, so what's our park rating? How you doing? Missed you. I know you've been busy. I'm glad that, I hope you were taking care of school. Don't worry about it. And I don't know if you like the World of Tanks game or not anyway, so I don't blame you if you don't like that. So we do need to build a shopping of some sort. And we could build it right down here. Probably. just to get our rating up. Burp. Gift shop. So yeah, we can move the fence or we can move the path. And there's no way to make the trees invisible. So we're going to build a temporary fence. That'll be more than enough room. Get rid of that, that, and that. Build. Sounds like the helicopter's back. A gift shop. Terrain might be a little too uneven for this. Maybe not.
Okay, that was impressive.
I'm not sure what I did, but I'm sure it was impressive.
No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good.
And that substation should cover us there. So let's see if we can make an improvement in our fence line. I was looking forward to your other channel. I'm interested in different kinds of topics, but I didn't get a chance to check it out. So far, as far as the Twitch part of it goes, I've only aired one thing. And I got to admit, it meanders quite a bit. I had an outline to go by, but that's about it. And let's just take this down this way. Yeah, that way we can build more over here, possibly. What did I do it on? I did it on... I'm going to have to look it up. But it was basically misinformation versus... I can't remember. I think it was freedom of speech or something like that. And I don't know a quick and easy way to check. Let's see, back to Twitch. Hello, there we go. And then if we search for Third Rail _ TV, because Third Rail was taken, can you believe it? There's me. Ooh, 3 followers. I haven't checked on it in a while. And that's going to start playing if I'm not careful. I don't want to copyright myself. What was that? Oh, it may already... Crap. It was so long ago, it's not on Twitch anymore. But it is on the YouTube channel.
It's a dangerous world. This place makes it more dangerous. This contract can help us with security here.
Filters... Channel... So many third rails. Why am I not the only one? Oh, because it's searching for the wrong thing. Searching for 2 words, third rail. Oh, wait, I saw my colors. There we go. Third, 20, 15, 15. Misinformation versus censorship. Jeez, that shouldn't have been that difficult. And even when I was finished with it, it was like, what was it, 4 hours long? 4 hours and 14 minutes long. Even when I was finished with it, I still felt like, oh, there were a couple of things I meant to say that I didn't say, so I should have done a better outline, I guess. Increase your facility rating to 4 stars. That's a pretty big jump from not even 2 stars yet, but we can do it. Achieve facility rating and release dinosaurs. We need to release another dinosaur. First, fossil center. And this is just Struthiomimus. So let's send out Expedition Center. I was surprised that we only got like 2% from this one in Portugal. There's a Ceratosaurus. We'll do that one. But it's like there's a sort of a movement in mass media right now to basically attack any source of information or news that isn't part of their... Oh God, this sounds like a conspiracy theory. But that isn't part of their corporate structure. Because if there are alternative sources that are getting views that they're not getting, then that's bad for their business. So why wouldn't they do that, other than it's just immoral? Let's see. Oh, by the way, what do you think about Russia and Ukraine? I was actually live streaming a World of Tanks show when I found out about it, and I was like, I was kind of incredulous, because like, could Putin, could he possibly be that stupid? He's going to incur so much in the way of economic sanctions and ill will from the rest of the planet. It's a really stupid move. So there's that. And then, yeah, morally it's just wrong. I mean, some of the excuses that he gave were like, there are Nazis in Ukraine. Yeah, everywhere has its fringe. We've got Nazis in the U.S., but they do not push the overall culture. I think they make close to zero impact. And then there was the argument of traditional borders. There was the argument of ethnic Russians within Ukraine. And then, if you were paying attention, there was the argument of Russia is supposed to be an imperial power, and we need to expand our empire. It's just like, that's fucking scary. That's pretty scary. So when you combined how little sense it makes, you know, the kinds of damage that Russia will receive without a shot being fired within their borders, and the motivations that he has told us about, you know, when someone tells you, you know, why they're evil, and, you know, it's kind of hyperbole to just call him evil, but, you know, when someone tells you why they're doing the wrong thing, you should listen, because maybe they're not telling the whole truth, but they're probably giving you a pretty good indication. With that in mind, Russia's a nuclear power, nuclear weapons power, and the U.S. is a nuclear weapons power. So as much as I'd like to say they're doing the wrong thing and they need to be stopped and we need to do something about it, our responsibility, the United States' responsibility to the rest of the world, arguably, and I believe this, is to avoid moving things towards a nuclear exchange. I think that's our first responsibility. So what sacrifices can be made, should be made, that gets a little tougher to say. I also feel like I should move this fossil center, since we got all this room over here and all this room over here. You can probably do something better with this. And I think I can build another one. So that's kind of the semi-short answer. Been planning for a long time, and economic disaster and public disaster in general was well thought before the war was started. Is it worse than he was expecting? Maybe. Probably. I think probably. So I don't really think that really affects him in any way. To a degree. And, you know, there's even the consideration of, is it possible to have too much in the way of sanctions? And some people are arguing, if you don't if you sanction their power production, then that's just going to drive up prices, which he can sell
So much to do here in the
through
parks that sometimes it can be
backdoor
overwhelming.
means, and
Think about
plus,
building your own, research and expeditions, fossil extractions, build new attractions, keep our visitors entertained with a variety of dinosaurs, and keep your park secure, huh? It's a little like spinning plates. Just don't let any of them fall.
yeah, so where to draw the line there is hard to say. And it's like, if you look at polls, people are saying Biden should be doing more, but when you ask, on specific, should he be doing this more? Should he be doing that more? No, no one can really point to what he should be doing that he's not already doing. So that's a tough one. See if we can get ooh man, our entertainment is way down. Let's see if we can get an entertainment contract. Request in progress? There we go. That took a while.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
To increase a dinosaur genome to at least 50%, which means a dinosaur that we haven't
Every day more
done any
exciting
research
than
on
last.
before.
That's my motto. So I'm looking forward to lots of new energy around here once you acquire that genome. Even if I don't know what that is.
Get our Ceratosaurus researched a little bit. And then we're going to want to go to somewhere we have a dinosaur at less than 50%, which is probably going to be China. Herangosaurus. Man, I wish Sebastian were here to tell me how to pronounce that. So if we can get that up to 50%, then we can get that contract. I mean, I regret buying my car now because of gas prices. But the fact that we're just starting random wars in the 21st century just makes us barbarians. You started this, now you pay the consequences. I mean, yeah, there definitely has to be consequences. But keeping in mind that part of it is Russia feels like it has been embarrassed by the West. So if you know your Sun Tzu, you always want to give because war is a means to an end, and it's a means to a political end. So you want to give your opponent a path of escape, a path of retreat. So at some point, we're going to need to give him some way to save face at least a little bit. That didn't connect, which, is contradictory to Pavlovian conditioning, right? But it's probably going to need to happen to some degree or not. And I'm just going to put that there for now. I just wanted to make sure that we could get that path built later on before I start building other stuff. Increase new genome to 50%, achieve park rating to 4, we're at 3.3, and release another dinosaur. Let's see what we can do with the Ceratosaurus. Ukraine belonged to post-Soviet. Yeah. Putin said that Ukraine belongs to him, and he fears NATO will eventually expand to Russia. Is that quite right? I don't know that that's quite right. But I know he doesn't like the idea of a NATO power or NATO-packed country on his border. Yeah, but I mean, all those Baltic states, you could, you know, everything that was part of the USSR, he feels like when the USSR dissolved, Gorbachev did a huge disservice to the Russian people by not maintaining control all those little fiefdoms, states, whatever you want to call them. Which also tells us that if he makes adequate success in this endeavor, in this Ukrainian push, then that will just encourage him to attack other neighbors. So it's got to cost more than he gains. I didn't see what contract that was, but new genome, release dinosaur. We were going to see if we could do a new Ceratosaurus here. Alright, no color options. Let's go with the shark. And then I'm not going to change anything else because, again, we may get contracts that will be easily achievable with these extra ones. I did apply that, right? Let's make sure I applied that. Yeah, shark. There we go. So let's make a baby. 600,000. Ugh. Hey. Do we have 3 contracts? I don't think we do. Let's do another entertainment. I'd kind of rather do science, but...
This contract can really help our bottom line.
Ooh, 500 profit per minute from guest facilities. That's pretty cheap, but I generally hate these contracts. No, we need finances. That's up here. Income, attraction venue, visitor center profits, because I don't have any visitor centers. Okay. Apparently I don't know how to read this. Income from missions and contracts. Entertainment site. So these are missions. Income from buildings. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to read that. Jurassic World Evolution. Oh no, it failed. I like it. When I first started, it was hard getting past like this part of the game where it's hard to make enough money to do what you want, but we got that one mission which gave us a sudden infusion of 1 million, and then we were able to open feeder needs resupply, and we were able to put a large predator out. Let's get a ranger and add a task, and looks like it's this one, and I'm going to change the rate on this one to every 10 minutes. I don't know if our guy is even hungry in here, if I can find him. But there he is. But it has that I'm just going to do one more thing quality to it. Uh-oh, he's feeding. No! Goaty McGoatson! Don't those horns kind of... Oh, there it is. We're at 116 per minute from guest facilities. Is he going to attack our ranger? Uh-oh. He's going to attack our ranger! T-Ray takes the wheel. Let's go ahead and resupply that while we're here. Boom! Catch a little air. Let me out! Alright, I don't think we're being followed. We're not. And 48%, but that will heal, fix itself once they get back to the Ranger Center over here. And they're on their way. Yeah, they're on their way. And I probably need to check this feeder as well. That's getting a little low, so we'll want to replenish that one pretty soon. Whew. All right. Oh man, we're losing money on these, probably because one of them is a bathroom. Which is just gonna lose money. Oh no, a disease!
Become potentially dangerous dinosaurs. You are upping the risk factor in the facilities.
We'll also need a ranger for that. So let's, before we do that, let's see what their health is at. It's already at 100%. So easy peasy, and then we can resupply that when we're done.
My advice? Keep your animals well fed, especially in situations like this.
So, are they hungry? Uh-oh, this one's going to get sick too. I might have selected the wrong one to be darted. Hungry. Oh, so I need another feeder in here. So we can do that. So yeah, it got to a point where there's some things that I still don't understand very well. And we need that to be ground herbivore. Actually, I'm going to put it over here. And then I'm going to build another. I'd like to. There we go. So I guess it was that guy that was sick. And then we can build another viewing center over here. Which was part of why I wanted that path. Ta-da! All right, let's send out another expedition. I don't know what I think he's... Did we already do the one for small? That's at 93%. Fossil Center. Ooh, is that a Stegosaurus? No, it's a Herangosaurus. Something like that. And currently at 0. So we've got to get that up to 50. Oh, my goodness. Played this game a while ago, but got bored of it. Yeah, I've only got about, if I don't count today, I'm going to say about 10 hours of play on it. Uh-oh, no power. Why don't I have power? Oh, there's a very good reason. So let's put in a, that one goes there, which is fine. So let's put in another one over here somewhere. This will be fine for now. Doesn't quite reach. Doesn't want to reach across. That'll reach. And now that one has power.
For you to observe our magnificent creatures.
And then let's change this one to 12 minutes. I still may need to put another feeder in here. Yeah, the main reason I got it is because my 7-year-old couldn't figure out how to make money in the game. So, well, fine, I'll just get it and then I'll teach you how to make money in the game. So we can lower. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Kind of wanted to flatten that a little bit. That should work. And then maybe right there, bring it up a little. I think that's pretty good. Something like that. So I basically covered this island, got the 5-star rating. It went pretty well. Whew. Why are we not making enough money here? Let's let's increase that to 7, see if that does any good. And then maybe put a gift shop down here. No, that one. And then gift shop. I think that is within this area. Yeah, just barely. Anyway, we got some courses to catch up on, so be going. Good to see you. Just want to stop by and say hi, be our next stream probs. Well, that would be cool if you are. Even if it is a boring game like this one. But I'll probably be doing World of Tanks after I get the baby from the bus stop. So in like an hour and a half. I'll probably stop for a snack as well. Oh, we've got a Ceratosaurus ready to release.
You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here.
I think I got a good screenshot of that one. So he is healthy, a little hungry, a little thirsty. Yeah, we do not want to put more than 2 in here because that will drive their social needs the wrong direction or too far. Population, wetlands, forest, grassland. So we could get rid of some more forest still. We probably could trim a little bit off of the back of here as well. And then get rid of some trees. Yeah, that would probably work out pretty well. Like maybe put another one of these viewing locations back here. Let's see, if we look at food. Okay, this place wants food pretty badly. This is a gift shopping. Its needs for shopping are pretty low. And its need for bathroom is pretty low as well, since it's got the bathroom right there. If we actually keep that active. Okay, this place needs a bathroom. This place needs a bathroom. I could probably put one right here, maybe? They're actually a little bigger than you'd expect them to be. But I don't want to block this gate. Oh, and this needs a bathroom? Well, let's see where we can build a bathroom. Alright, we'll see you later, Gabriel. Adios! Oh yeah, that'll fit nicely. That covers that one, and I can't tell if it shows a coverage area. I think it does. No, it doesn't show a coverage area, but this will help. I think right there. Squeeze it in nice and tight. We still get room to access that gate. There's... Ooh, where's the nearest substation? That one? So it's barely... That might not work. We'll see. If we have to, we can replace this pole with a substation. Looks like we've got some more fossils. So let's take a look at those. Ooh, for a Struthiomimus. Yeah, this is going to be enough to unlock the dinosaur. To give it 100%. So this is also a Struthi. Oh, maybe not, because it's going to let me extract it. Let's just hold off, because I think if it knows this is going to go get you over 100%, it won't let you extract a second fossil. But let's just be sure. So we're at about half. Looks like it's gonna not quite be enough. Maybe 99%. There's 98. There's 99. So not quite 100. Alright, so let's go ahead and extract that one as well. And then where are we going to send these guys? Could do more Ceratosaurus, Edmontosaurus. If we go here, we could get some Triceratops and Edmontosaurus, possibly, and then sell any Strythiomymis that comes up. And we can only build out to about here. Can't build where this mountain is. Alright, so Strythiomymis genome is complete. Profit per minute. Oh man, our profit per minute has gone down. Lunch boxes. Let's go with these, and we're going to sell them, I think, for 29. And let's watch this number right here if I start lowering it. 83, 88. That's not a lot of profit. But we'll try that for now. Wow, we are losing 604 per minute from guest facilities. But we could put a restaurant down here as well. Maybe we should do that. I am uncertain.
Contracts make the world go round, or is that money? Either way.
Either way. All right, so build, connect, and power a hotel. So we get 750,000 for that. We'll go ahead and accept it. And there's the hotel. To build it cost 750,000. So the contract almost pays for itself. I kind of want to build it back here and then build a monorail that covers some of the park. And then get off about here or here. But guests have to be able to reach it, or we're just going to be out a lot of money. But we've got 4 million to work with right now. We have that as a new building and a security center. Oh, excellent. So as a security center, it just earns the park more money. But where could we build it? Where would be a good place to build it? Maybe right. Oh, I also forgot that I wanted to move this fossil center. So let's make sure we can build a fossil center. Okay, fossil center. Only one center maybe be constructed per island. I don't know if I can build a new one, so let's do a save game. And oops, where's that going? And, oh, I guess I have to do these research first. So, I believe this one's for Triceratops. Should take just a minute. Or two. I guess just over a minute. Where do we want to send the next one out? Probably to get more Herangosaurus DNA, so we can get that over 50%. Are we done in here? Almost. There we go. Now let's demolish that and see if we can't build it over here more. Security center. There we go. Could even try doing it this way. Although, I think, is this a building that guests actually visit? Let's move this back a little bit. And then try that again. Man, that pylon is right in the way. And I don't know if I can stretch it much. Crikey. And then that's got to connect from there to there. Let's try again. All right, and then move the path so it goes more like this, and this. No, I don't think I actually like that. So let's see if we can go to here. Sure. Yeah, I like that. We're back here, so we'll have some fossils to extract as soon as the building's finished building. So that'll give us a little bit more room right here. And then maybe we can build back here as well. Maybe we can build back better. Or is that just... I heard that's impossible. Too much resistance. It's hard to read the terrain sometimes. Alright, we've got some fossils. Let's extract... Ooh, what's this? This is for a Herangosaurus. Herangosaurus. Why not? So we got a 4-star and a 3-star. That's probably not going to get us to 50%, but pretty close. So let's send out another team. There we go. And we've got half an hour to go, a little more than half an hour. So this visitor center has got about 57 guests. Oh, the security. Yeah, the security headquarters place thing. Is that this one? Security center. Can we build that here? We can. And it might even be covered by the current substation. So let's go ahead and build that here. A prime destination for park visitors from the security sector, generates additional income that scales with security reputation. And our security reputation is at about 48% now, so that's going to be helpful. Build a hotel, make more money from gift shops and stuff, increase genome to 50%. We should be able to do that pretty soon. I got less than a minute to go there.
Wow. Keep this up and the sky's the limit.
I'm not sure what we just unlocked. I was just looking at it too. Was it get? Oh, I think it might have been. Yeah, it was get the genome over 50%. Wow, that's taking its time. I don't want to move away from it until I know it has power. I think it has power. It should give us an indicator right now if it doesn't.
Look, personally, I don't care how many buildings we have. But I learned a long time ago that less is never more. Huh? More is more. So make more, okay?
Who names their kid Cabot? Let's see. Oh, maybe they named him after the narrator of the Disney Winnie the Pooh stories, Sebastian Cabot. There are 3 division-specific operations: buildings, science center, innovation center, and security center. Visitor centers give you revenue based on your reputation with that division. You can build multiple visitor centers of the same type to receive even more revenue. Oh, good to know, good to know. All right, so we need to work on our science reputation as well. So let's see if we can't get a science contract.
Contracts help with research. Research is the foundation on which the Jurassic World properties are built. And oh, look, what have we here? A contract.
God. Corny. Oh my God. I'm trying to listen to the audiobook of Catcher in the Rye. I don't know what all the hubbub's about. I'm not finding it that special. I mean, it's interesting in that it's the voice of this one guy who complains about other people lacking self-awareness, being phony, being unscrupulous, and yet he lacks all of those things himself. He's kind of phony. He's capricious. He's kind of unscrupulous. He brags about how he'll start lying and he just can't stop himself. And he's a teenager. What is he, 16? So he's still kind of a kid, kind of a grown-up. And it's like he feels protective of innocence, but he's not that good at being innocent. So, I mean, it's kind of an interesting approach to show all of those things with this stream of consciousness narrative. But I'm still waiting for it to get good. Maybe it's supposed to be that he's a slightly interesting way to look at someone who is not that likable. Kind of interesting, kind of unlikable. I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. I'm intent on finishing the book, but I expect to be disappointed because so far I have been. Cynodont fossils, which I guess is not a actual dinosaur. It's probably going to be in here. If we look at, is it going to be paleontology? Aquatic mammal fossils, we looked at that a little bit earlier. Cynodont fossils include therapsids that evolved 275 million years ago. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot there we haven't read. So we've got a security center. There's not much we can do to interact with it, but it is giving us, adding $24,000 per minute to our park's income. We don't need to do the well, we need to make some Herangosaurs. They're currently at 56%. Ceratosaurus is currently at 84%. This Ceratosaurus site is also partially deleted, but I think it's cheaper to go to. 75,000 versus 90,000. We could work on our Edmontosaurus and Triceratops as well. Triceratops. Strithiomymus, which is already at 100%. Edmontosaurus. Let's go for the Triceratops. Because I don't think we're going to build. I don't think we're going to make a Ceratosaurus anytime soon. Alright, what do we got here? We've got 109 guests. Our gift shop is making 256 per minute. I don't think there's a point in increasing the staff. So there's still demand here. What if we raise the price? We currently have 85 guests. If we raise the price to 29, goes down to 75, probably still comes out ahead on the profit. And we could also make food a fast food restaurant down here. We have the mission for the hotel, and I kind of want to put it back here in the corner. Maybe right in here. So let's see if we can build a hotel there. And I want the path on this side. So that should give us room for a path and power. We're going to have to power this. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We're going to need to make a monorail station near it. And a restaurant near it, which we might be able to do the restaurant on this side. I don't think I can build a real restaurant yet. Is there a real restaurant in here? I could have sworn there was. There's a real restaurant. But I can't even see how big that's going to be. Apparently I can't unlock it yet. I can unlock a clothing shop. I'm not ready to do that. Genetic research. Let's do that. It's a different skin color. So let's make a fast food restaurant for now. We'll put it here next to the hotel. And we'll give it a little extra room. And then we'll build a monorail probably behind that. Oh, we don't have that unlocked yet. Oh, crap. This is going to be a problem. This isn't that far. Okay, so we can just build a path to that. And then we'll also have to build a path to the... I want to keep going this way and then bring it around. Alright, now for power. I should have plenty for the moment. The hotel only requires 10 power, so that's going to be kind of good. I think this just means I have 2 buildings that don't have power. If we look at this, this has an extra 46, this has an extra 0, and this has an extra 0. So 46 is more than enough. Let's build a substation. Will it work behind here? No, let's get it behind the hotel. Ooh, I want to do the... No, well, I'll figure that out in a minute. There we go. That has power and a path. Then let's get a path going to this restaurant. And let's put a big feast in here. And let's see, 28. So let's go just shy of 28, $27. What happened? We unlocked an island. Woohoo! And it only took us 3 hours.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta.
Isle of Death?
Newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
Alright, so what did we unlock? Tropical storms. Open your emergency shelters to protect your guests from dangerous storms. So I think that's only if we're on this island. Ranger team and ACU management manage park crises and repair storm damage by assigning tasks to your ranger and ACU teams. All right. Dangerous diseases. Invest in researching cures for new diseases found in the island. Let's stay here. All right, so we've got a food restaurant here that's going to service this. I don't think I have the monorail unlocked yet. And I don't see a way to unlock it. We should be right here, right? Yeah.
Hey, you know I'm an entertainer first, but if you want to be famous, you've got to be successful. And how do we measure success? Money. That's how.
All right, so we got a reputation reward. Oh, cosmetic genes.
Is off the charts. So you're getting a reward for the entertainment division for your work on Isla Mananceros.
So that would be... I think we just unlocked this one. Okay. Building upgrades. ACU, power, Hammond Creation Labs. I think we'll do that one. Rangers, Fossil Center, chemically, so we can increase storage. But I think you can get a mission for that as well. Kind of reluctant to do anything since it can grant a mission. Let's see if we can get another science contract. All right, maintain total guest count of at least 1,000 for 3 continuous minutes. So if we already have 1,000, it's going to be pretty easy.
In our business, numbers matter. More visitors.
So we're at 907.
Win people over.
So we need to create a new attraction, probably. This will slowly climb, but I don't know how much more it will climb unless we actually improve the park. We need to make an enclosure for the Herangosaurus. We could probably do it here. I'm not sure how much room they need. But we can try that. We could also do it the other way. I was thinking that we'd make a path around here and have a viewing center here looking this direction. That's kind of narrow, though. But this area is much bigger than these two need. We could trim some more off of the back, but what would we put back there instead? I'm not sure. We could try putting the Herangosaurus back here, but I know they're troublemakers too. And if they don't have enough room, then they're going to try to break out. Another option is we could try to put them in this corner, looking back this way. Let's do that. So I'm first going to build a viewing gallery. Not highly effective use of space. And how much room am I going to need for a Hammond thing? Ooh, quite a bit. Quite a bit. But I could actually build it on this side. Except I was planning on putting a monorail there. Could also build up here or over here. I think that's what we'll do. I think we might even close this in a little bit more. Except now there's a dinosaur in the way. Oh, let's make sure that we don't need to have our rangers feed anybody. Add a task. Those could be replenished, but don't need to be. All right, this one's a little low. And I think those are the only feeders that I have so far. So that's pretty good. And if we drive the vehicle ourselves, then we can get in and out without too much hubbub. We'll just go ahead and resupply both of them. A little bit of a rough road. I went the wrong way. Alright, and this is the Ranger Center, and we'll just leave them there. Okay, photograph 2 Herangosaurus. So we gotta make a couple first. Let's see, fossils. Ooh, that's a good one, but that's for a Triceratops. Also for a Triceratops, and we'll sell that. And let's get ready to make some Herangosaurs by improving their genome. And then genetic research. We'll go with that one. And we still have 7 million bucks to play with. So we're not doing too badly there. Uh-oh.
I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Ooh,
You can, of course. But
Suc-
why would you?
successfully incubate a carnivore in a Hammond Creation Lab. And we can get 200,000 for it. Let's go ahead and accept that. And can I sell one of these? Because if I make a third one, it's going to be overcrowded. Or they're going to feel like it's overcrowded, since their social is pretty close to the topped out. Alright, let's get the transport team on standby. As soon as this guy gets knocked out, we'll select him for transport and hit R down here to sell dinosaur. That's going to give us 122,000. And then we can just start making another one. Ceratosaur. Let's see if we have any new modifications that we want to use. Let's go ahead and select that. And yeah, let's just leave it like that, because we can possibly get a mission for longer lifespan, more resilience, something like that. So let's not be in a hurry to make the best dinosaur we can. Now we were going to move this fence. Now if we look at the view range on this, okay, it's 180 degrees almost. And we can just keep that there. Get rid of all of this. Hopefully I didn't leave a big hole in the fence. It looks continuous. Alright, he's ready to hatch. Oh, no, he's not! Start over. So that was 750,000 down the tubes. That is the right thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we curtailed this fence a little bit, taking a look at the map. We've got room over here now, so let's set up a viewing station around here. Yeah, I think so. Let's take all the trees out for now so we can see what we're doing. It's a little expensive, but we can add them back later. Alright. Then let's add some fence, and these guys can be ornery. Oh no, before we do that we need to make sure we have our path and our power. So I'm going to run this as pretty much as close to the edge as I can. And except now we need to connect down here, so I went too far. So let's connect off of here. That doesn't look good. Get rid of that in a minute, maybe. There we go. We can run this up this way. Get rid of this. And this, because that's just ugly. And we can put in a little bit more path to give this some flow. Maybe we'll take that out later. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I didn't give myself enough room for a substation in front. So, I'm going to do it on this side. I will never get used to these controls, apparently. And can I do it up here? No, because that'll be in the way of the path. Alright. And we'll follow the... Ooh, that will reach. Interesting. Now, fence. Electrified. It's electrifying. Alright, we'll go kind of wide. Is this going to be enough room for these bad boys? Let's start up here.
I guess it's true that you never quit. We need more people like you.
Oh, I need a Hammond Center somewhere around somewhere. Maybe even down here. I didn't think about that. Oops.
Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
I don't know about that. There we go. That's reconnected. So, Hammond thingamabob. Ooh, this is not good. I could put it down here. It still needs to be connected to a path, though. Dead dinosaur.
And now we reach the inevitable. Life begets death. But here's the question that you got to ask yourself. Was this avoidable? The answer? Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that power. So T for our transport team. Oh, he's in here. Is it a Struth? Yeah, remove Struthamimus. And then let's make a new one. Struthamimus. We're at 100% now. We haven't modified the genome since we got to 100%. We'll just go with that. Okay. Apply that. And we'll just leave these other ones here, you know, possibly enabling a another contract. What? I can't. Are they too close? And I could leave room over here for some kind of guest facility, but I'm just going to go for maximizing their storage space, their enclosure space. I should have gone from the other direction so we can see what's going on. So we've got a big area down here where there's no coverage. And it looks like we're going to need another power center. So let's see if we can put one back here. I won't be able to turn it this way, I don't think. Oh, happy to be wrong. And path. Works for me. So that worked pretty well. What do we got here? Herangosaurus gems. So that's going to get us pretty far. Send another crew out? Why not? Alright, so we've got some area over here where they won't be covered visually. We can either add another visitor center or a tower. I don't know if those are unlocked yet. No, these aren't unlocked yet. So we can add another visitor center here. Let's do that. So that will, looks like it'll be covered by that substation. That's going to need a path though. And if I can keep it this way, then I might be able to put something in here between the path and the exterior. Alright, so this needs a path. And we'll just run it right over to the fence. And around. All right, so that's connected. This is going to need a substation though. No, I was thinking it might be easier to run the substation this way, but I don't think so. No, I don't. Not actually. And where can we put a substation? Maybe way back here? It feels kind of wrong, but we can always add another one later. Okay. All right, so that's powered. Oh, I wanted to put a gate here. Helicopter's coming in. There we go. So now we have gates. Got a couple ways in there. We've got it's kind of some dead space right there, but not enough to worry about, I don't think. This, oh, it failed. Let's try it again. Struth. Before we do, the Struthiomimuses that we do have. Okay, these two are light colored, so that's arid. So let's do the other non-arid one. Savanna. And I'm actually going to do 2 of them. which, if they don't fail, will give us a total of 4. All right, we're good here. Maybe put something here later. Maybe. Fossils. That gets us to 70%. Send out for some more harangue, some Chinese food, right? Research. And I'm going to hold off because we might. Let's release that one. And then as soon as this doesn't say release in progress, oh, yeah, then it'll release as soon as that's done. Okay, so we got everything we need here, right? The Herangosaurus is going to need water. So let's put a watering hole in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Scrutiomimus to the park.
Let's see if we can put water in here now. All right, that should be more than enough water for them. Let's put some trees in. And I don't think the harangue whatchamacallits nor the chunking Asaurus. I can't quite get that to forest out the way I want. Oh, that's going to block too much from the visitors. Sadly. All right. And we don't want to block the gates. Alright, so we're making some profit. These guys have both released. Is anybody hungry? Actually, we can just hover over them, can't we? Not hungry, not hungry, not hungry. And then these guys are new. Okay, go to fossils. That should have taken us to fossils. Maybe I was too slow. There's a good one. And we'll sell that. Where should we go next? I feel like maybe Triceratops or Ceratosaurus. Try to get those maxed out. And, okay, 157. Let's add one here. I don't think that's going to help any. It increases our capacity, but not how much we're actually selling. I might want to fill in this swamp. I think I did before. Are we ready to try our Herangosauruses? First, let's do what we can with the genome. Is there something we can do to make them less aggressive? Alright, we'll do one with Savannah. That's defense. That's defense and resilience. Let's go ahead and accept that. Next is gap resilience. So 60 resilience. And also, one reason to increase it as much as possible is getting this rating up, which increases your park rating as well. Intensive repair, 63 resilience. And then the shark, 62 resilience, 43 star rating, and then 80 on the lifespan. So I'm going to go here. Let's go ahead and accept that. And I'm going to... Oh, that's not unlocked yet. So we can't do the next one. All right, let's incubate one. And let's go to the next one, and let's switch that to the other... All right, so the bottom one will be the arid pattern. So savanna and arid. And we can't tell by the thumbnail. But those guys have a strong social need, so we want to release them at the same time. Triceratops. And let's send another... We still have 6 million in the bank. So Triceratops again? Or Edmontosaurus? Let's go with the Triceratops. Could also go for the Ceratosaurus. Oh, this one failed. First one's almost ready, but I don't want to release it until I've got a second one in the magazine. Oh crap, we're at 317. I gotta go. So, oh, maybe we'll do this later. I don't know, but I gotta go. I didn't realize how late it was. Appreciate you guys being here. You know where to click if you want to find the channel again in the future. If you want to help someone else find the channel, or if you want to help the channel out financially, it's all right there in the descriptions and the various buttons that you already know how to use. So it's always more fun when you're here. So I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, be well.